Old Portland man faces federal charges for selling fentanyl to 15-year-old girls. One of those girls, a student at Jefferson High School, overdosed and died this fall. Police found these photos on Nasir Overton's phone, saying their investigation revealed he sold fake oxycodone pills to other juveniles as well.
It's really scary, especially for any of us who have teenagers or young kids who are prone to take risks that without fully knowing what the impacts of those risks are going to be.
The federal court documents include horrifying details. Overton allegedly sold 2 fake oxy pills for just $11. One of the girls was worried they could include fentanyl before taking them. The victim's lips turned purple, and her friend tried to save her life with CPR. The court documents also show a blueprint for how fentanyl reached the hands of minors. Overton reportedly told investigators, "I'm sorry, it's all my fault." He admitted to going to homeless camps around Delta Park and purchasing small amounts of counterfeit M30 pills that he would both use and sell.
Unfortunately, that's a pretty typical model. I'm not saying that where they actually go, but finding drugs on the street. We're being told, and as we interact with public health, as we interact with harm reduction folks, it's readily available, and it doesn't take a whole lot of effort to go out and find.
Chris Gibson is the executive director of the Oregon-Idaho High-Intensity Drug Trafficking Area Program. He outlined the typical process for fentanyl, starting from chemicals coming into Mexico from Asia, fentanyl being produced into powder or pills, smuggled across the border and up the I-5 corridor, and into the hands of distributors. Once here, it is cheap and easy to access. Gibson said Overton's reported admission of buying pills from a Delta Park homeless encampment and selling them to kids didn't surprise him.
The adage of one pill can kill is definitely very, very spot on at this point, because that's all it takes. I think in the case that you're referring to, what I was able to read was the same supplier sold 2 pills to 2 different people. One person came out of it fine after ingesting it. The other person, unfortunately, succumbed to an overdose and passed away, which is, that really defines the problem. It's almost like playing Russian roulette.
Police officers said the teenagers' willingness to share what happened and how they bought the fake pills significantly helped their investigation, saying that's not always the case with adults. They admitted they had ordered blue M30 pills from the person they knew as Noni, and that Noni is known to sell pills to high school students. With deadly drugs so easy to purchase, Gibson says the best strategy right now is to share what we know.
That's why primary prevention, especially right now, is just so important. We've got to make everybody aware of the dangers of taking a substance that didn't come from a pharmacist or doesn't come from a source that you don't know fully well what it is.